Hello guys, what's up? My name is Sean. This is What's on My Mind. First I'm gonna say, go upon this, I'm not gonna take this video very seriously, to be honest, because I'm gonna be mocking the mile. Everybody knows what this is. I'm gonna be basically making fun of the thing that they made you do in PE, whatever grade you are, in middle school through high school. That didn't make a whole lot of sense in the first place, beyond maybe the teachers being lazy or whatnot. So here we go. My whole point behind this is I never understood the reasoning behind having to do it. I never really got the whole point of it, besides running in a circle for some reason. I always felt like the whole point of it was that the teacher was just being lazy and whatnot. I don't know. I'm not trying to put any pressure on any teachers or anything like that. That's just how I felt when they had me do it. But as you guys know, I'm disabled and whatnot. I have bad knees as well. My knees get very hurt if I don't. Well, not hurt, but if I don't stretch them out every day and whatnot, it's kind of bad and whatnot. Yeah, it hurts sometimes when I overdo it sometimes, you know. Well, anyways, so I'm gonna go on to some other things. To my point for it, at a point that, you know, that thing they make you do in middle school and high school. I'm assuming still. Anyways, you know that state mile that they make you do. They made me do that, and I was only required, because it was in my AP, to do one lap. One lap. This was in middle school or whatever. I have a teacher that asked me to do it twice because of the state, and then at a point they made me do it the whole thing. And I was only supposed to, and I only was required to do it once around the freaking circle. Anyways, yeah, and this teacher and I got up. We're not happy with each other. Well, I felt uncomfortable around this teacher. She kept making me feel uncomfortable and whatnot. And everything that happened through that, including dancing and whatnot. But like, I never really understood the point to the mile because it didn't make a whole lot of sense. Besides maybe the teachers being lazy and whatnot. But luckily in high school, I had a teacher that was really reasonable and a really cool guy that understood I only had to run once around, and he was really cool about it. He understood the reasoning behind why I needed that, and I really absolutely, he was like one of my favorite PE teachers, maybe my favorite. I honestly, I'm gonna say this right now. I think he was my favorite teacher in PE class because he understood what I what I what exactly I have to do to succeed in classes and stuff and everything beyond that. Anyway, let's go back to my point. You guys know that I kind of just made a video about this through live and whatnot. If you guys were paying attention, I don't think you were, considering there's only one guy that paid attention to the video. Anyways, yeah, I'm not taking myself too seriously through this video at all. In fact, I'm gonna laugh once I get to my points. My point is, number one, I never really understood why they were making us run in a circle. I never understood what we were learning from that. If you guys understand my point there, if you ever done the mile in PE class, I never really felt like there's a whole reason behind it and a real need to do it, or I just never felt a real cause. I never really felt that I had a real purpose to do it. And you know, as most people know, all my friends know this, I was on the basketball team in middle school, and my teacher, whenever she wasn't getting her way or whatever in middle school, felt a need to try and threaten or shout out, like she's gonna tell the coach or whatever that I was not doing this or whatever. Um, Never really felt like she understood my predicament in the whole situation, even though I was on the basketball team. I felt a real reason for doing that because that's a thing I loved to do. I love playing basketball. In fact, it's my favorite sport for several reasons. It helped me when I was younger, when I didn't believe that I can do anything with my left hand. That gave me an idea and belief that I could do some things with my left hand that I don't never thought I could do. Um, and especially it gave me a lot of confidence, as you guys know and see. Um, I also never really liked that teacher because of some of those reasons, because she threatened to do that or whatever. I never really understood why someone would do that. I eventually got fed up with it at a point where I had to switch teachers halfway through the year because of it, and who does that kind of thing, you know? Anyways, I'm gonna go back to my whole point through the mile. Yeah, so a bunch of my friends and I questioned the teachers a lot of the time behind the reasoning of us doing this, running in a circle. I always thought they just were being lazy and didn't have a real um uh a ten a plan for the day or whatever, or an idea of what they wanted to do. Another thing I just realized, I think my friends and I did. I think we, at a point, we kind of questioned, why are we all the only ones doing it, and how come you get to do that, get to just sit here, and whatnot. So that's what we did at one point or another. Yeah. So I think that's what. I think that's how I'm gonna end this video. But I think I'm gonna leave this off with one more thing. Yeah. So if your teacher's being a jerk to you in middle school or whatever, your PE teacher or whatever, just go to your parents or whatever, whoever you trust in school grounds, and like make a meeting, because you clearly got to work things out. As per that teacher that was very mean to a point where I felt uncomfortable, we almost went to court with it because it was getting to a point where she flat out was being messed up for no reason and whatnot. So, one last thing. Please let me know down in the comments or whatnot. If you guys want to learn or hear my ideas or hear my thoughts on anything from PE class that just seemed a little ridiculous or dumb in some ways, or just pointless altogether, like what I just talked about. Clearly I'm gonna end up laughing in a couple minutes, but um, please like and subscribe, and let me know anything you guys want to know, or give me some ideas of what you guys want to see, please. And don't forget, it's a good day to be good. Just be nice to yourselves, be calm. Some ideas I'm gonna throw out there, just take it one day at a time, 1 hour at a time, whatnot, you know.